The MCRib is back.
Oh, my goodness. They don't serve it this early, do they?
The MCRib. I'm talking about that elusive, tender, juicy
slab of meat
with no bones in it.
That's right.
Sandwich that has inspired a cult following back at McDonald's. They announced yesterday the boneless barbecue pork sandwich, usually available only in a few stores at a time, will be sold nationwide through November 14th.
It's only 2 weeks.
This is it.
Does it make you want this sandwich more because they keep it off the market? Kind of like a Disney video, you know.
I think so.
They put it in the vault for a while, you know, and then they bring it back out and offer it to you for a couple of weeks. Does it make you want it more?
McDonald's says their response was so great last year when they did this that they decided to do it nationwide again this year. The company has not sold it nationally since 1994 on a regular basis.
It probably takes them that long to produce or breed those boneless pigs.
Yeah, because they're hard to get up and do anything with. They just kind of lay there.
Kind of lay there.
Yeah, because they don't have any bones on them.
That's right.
By the way, for those of you who've never had a MCRib, maybe you're one of those who've never sat down and sunk your teeth into a succulent, boneless pork rib patty on top of that golden bun with pickles, onions, and barbecue sauce.
I don't think there's a person that hasn't. I don't believe there's a person on the planet that hasn't had.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Have you? Come on, man. Don't tell me. Don't sit there and tell me you've never had a MCRib.
I have never in my life eaten a McDonald's MCRib sandwich.
Just doesn't appeal to you?
It never did. I mean, it really did.
You never wanted to try it?
Well, sure. I've been in McDonald's and I've stood there and I've said, "Do I want a Big Mac or quarter pounder or a MCRib?" I don't know about a pig with no bones. I better stay with what I know. So I've always gone back to the Big Mac.
You ever had one, Ricky?
I have.
They say they're sloppy, just sloppy.
But they're sloppy good.
I don't necessarily Jones for it like Stu does down the hall.
Stu's gone crazy down there.
He has planned out the next 2 weeks through November 14th and plans to have 4 or 5 MCRib sandwiches between now and then.
I've never had one. I'll be honest with you, and McDonald's is a good customer, and but I always assumed that they couldn't sell them, that not enough people ate them. So that's why they stopped selling them in '94. And then they had a ton of them made, so they just put them all in this big freezer somewhere, I don't know, in Des Moines.
I don't think that's the case.
And then once a year,
I don't think they've brought them out of.
Haven't we been in trouble with McDonald's enough because of you?
No, I'm not saying it's a problem. I'm just saying but they've been stored in controlled environment,
and they're rationing them
once a year. They bring them out and they unload a few.
Well, they don't do it every year, according to Stu, who is an authority on MCRib. They did it around the election time locally. But the last time that they did it was 3 or 4 years ago nationally.
Well, I always think of pork around election time.
Well, they're doing it around election time this time.
That could be what's going on here. Maybe it's a reminder to go vote, or you'll lose your pork.
Well, here's what we need to do.
What?
We need to go and have lunch at McDonald's and have a MCRib.
I've never had a MCRib.
All 3 of us. We need to go do it.
Are you a MCRib fan?
Yeah.
Do you get one generally when they're out?
I do. I'll get one. I mean, I don't go and get one every day, but when they come out, I'll go get one.
They taste like ribs.
They taste good. I mean, it's not like a rib like you'll find.
It's not like Sticky Fingers.
Well,
Memphis Rub, Memphis Dry.
Those pigs have bones in them.
Yeah, they got bones in them.
But they're good.
These are from boneless pigs.
They're good.
I bet they raise those in Arizona because of the dry climate. What do you think?
It's near Area 50, whatever it
is. And they just
now see that
they're born and then they just lay there and get bigger because they don't have any bones. They can't move around.
Looks like something off of X-Files.
It says boneless pork.
Both of you guys are going to get us in trouble with McDonald's.
I'm excited about it.
The MCRib is a good sandwich.
Yes, here it is, and I look forward to trying one. I really do.